You're so very considerate. Nobody's like this. Nobody is this considerate.
Oh, was like New Sensei like get the video done. But I mean,
no. New Sensei wasn't pushy at all. I didn't mean nobody of my patrons. I mean nobody in like real life.
Well, okay. So let me explain. The people that are giving you money like you enough, like your personality, like what shows through, that they're willing, like they want you to succeed. Here, let's start the episode. Meredith, figure out where you want to start this episode. Your fans want you to succeed. Oh wait, hang on. So, what was this guy's voice?
Oh yeah, this was like.
So you managed to solve my labyrinth, but he's angry. But it won't do you any good. He's a jilted. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy that got mad at you. You turned him down. My magic seal is staying right here. Me and my babies are ready to tussle. Oh, was that a girl all the time? Did we assume it's gender? Okay.
Man can have babies. Just can't deliver them.
I mean, and like it depends. Maybe they just use the gender pronoun and they're asexual. That's a possibility. Anyway, so yes, you were talking about how like in your outside of YouTube, people are not nice. Like I said, take your time with this, and I want to like now let's get it done because we don't want it hanging over your head where you're just
not always
sitting with this thing you gotta, sitting with this thing in your queue for forever. While you've got other videos.
I'm coming from a world where I've dealt with divorce clients and bankruptcy clients and.
Well, right.
Not that people aren't. Many people are very, very nice, but you do have the occasional person who is just extremely in their own world. And I'm not saying they're necessarily like mean in one way or anything. Just sometimes people are just pushy. Sometimes people are demanding. Sometimes people are downright mean.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes someone is a nice person and they're mean to you that once because they're stressed. I mean, I work in a hotel environment. The person is mad because they're hot and their AC's been broken for an hour and you've been so busy, or 2 hours.
And they just got back from a whole day of traveling or whatever, and they really just wanted it to work, and this one thing has set them off, but they're really upset about the whole day. Like, yeah, I get that.
Right, and as soon as you fix the problem, like 90% of them turn into nice people. Like just the stress of it turns them into a bad person. And granted, you could say, well, like, you shouldn't let that get to you. And, I mean, part of that's partly true.
Oh, well, you're human too, though.
Yeah, like...
That's the problem, is that we have to have this compassion back and forth. And you were asking about big problems and how do we solve them, and that's one of the things we need to do, is teach people human fucking compassion a little bit.
I like how you tied that together. Good job, Leonard. For all of our, our 3 like long-term watchers that know what are the big problems and how do we solve them mean. Oh, are we on phase 2? Oh, did we beat him? We beat him. Wow, that was...
There you go. Nice.
That was...
You only had half a heart left. Good job.
Yeah, that's simpler. 2/3 of a heart. Don't belittle my skill. Okay,
was that 2/3 of a heart?
Gamer.
Okay.
Yeah, because we've been getting life upgrades, so you don't get more hearts. Your hearts just get stronger. If that makes sense. Your defense goes up. That's what I mean. Oh, I have to press a button. We spun
hey everyone,
around.
Philly special.
Risky boots. Well, I see you managed to beat me to the first magic seal. Nicely done. Now be a good girl and hand it over. Not a chance. Back off or I'll smash the thing to pieces.
I wonder if female pirates said yar and spoke like that too.
No need to be hasty. I'm sure I'm sure they didn't talk like this. I'm sure that's totally like an anachronism.
I would love somebody to like give me a real...
Well, and pirates have been all over the world, right? Okay, I'm not going to read this because, like, pirates have been in the Mediterranean.
What did real pirates talk like, male and female?
The accent of the place where they're from. So Caribbean pirates talked like Caribbean people, and Mediterranean pirates talked like Mediterranean people. I mean, there might be a slight.
So where did we get all the yar and meaty?
Oh, we go back to town now, don't we, Amerith?
Sea scurvy. Where did we get all that from? Is that just stories, or was there legitimately like a drawl of the sea?
I don't know. You have Google. Look it up. Mostly because I'm playing a game right now and I can't look it up.
I'm paying attention.
Thank you. You're being a great sidekick. Okay, so back to the. So yes, people get upset. Like I had one guest. This week they called for their AC being too hot, I made it to their door within 9 minutes. This is at about like 11 o'clock. They called it in, and I knock, maintenance, and like I just get it back. We're in bed. Like a woman, like just very upset that I had the audacity to knock on her door. Now I know as a human being that, okay, she called it in thinking we'll get to it tomorrow morning. Like maybe she's used to staying in smaller hotels where you don't get stuff fixed day of. But boy, that was like there was not a moment of, why is this person knocking on my door right now? It was like a very much like the audacity of someone to knock on my door after I called for service. And it's just like it's an expectation thing. Like,
yeah,
I'm lucky now. Like some people will say, well, like the best thing for if you're ever in a hotel, call when you want the service. Call like 10 minutes before you want the service, because we're never there in less than 10 minutes. And if we are, we can wait by your door awkwardly for a minute. Ooh, what's this guy? Oh, he's a baddie. He or she. But yeah, there is I don't know. I kind of got off on the anger this person had on me about coming to them in a prompt fashion. Ooh, there's a little secret side treasure here. So yay, we can do this before we wrap up the episode. But yeah, let's contrast the person that you're paying for a service where you are providing like a product-like service. So I wonder, can we not get here yet, Amarith? Is this a secret? Okay, thank you for saving me that time and like falling down pits. So there's that person who you're the lawyer. You're providing the, they're both in a stressful position because they're getting a divorce or they have a traffic ticket, versus they know you, Leonard French, the guy on YouTube whose career they want to support. Like they're supporting you. They're not like they're your customer in the sense of like you provide something that they like, but they're also your fan. And, like I am your fan. So I want you to succeed and be better. So when I'm like, take your time in getting back to me, like, yes, it helps me like shill my own channel to have your presence here. That's great. That's not my primary motivation, but it's certainly a great benefit for me after the fact. I want you first and foremost to do better in your career. You're the sexiest thing, and we'll say sexy in like not just the term like in the how to put it,
all the ways,
like the most admirable thing, but like I'll transpose the word sexy to mean admirable in like in a grander sense, is a person who's self-actualized and chasing their dream. You make less money than I do, and I just have a 9-to-5 job with a little bit of trade skill. Like if you wanted to like work your way up to lawyer partner, you could. If you wanted to work your way up into a law firm and make a ton more money, that is something you have the capability to do. But instead, you are now chasing a dream where you're more self-actualized. And like that is the most amazing thing ever, and the more I can support anyone in that position, and I think a lot of people feel this way, even if they don't articulate it. This is why we lump on to our PewDiePies and our Markipliers and our Jacksepticeye's, because we almost want to like live vicariously through that person in their success and cheer them on and root for them and be able to empathize with the fact that they made it in the world. So yeah, that comes before you doing me a return favor of coming on our show.
I really appreciate it.
And I think most of your new senseis and I forget who else is paid for, who's giving you the
DJ
fight.
Gilcrease and AVE so far.
Yeah, and you still have one of those videos to make, don't you?
I still have a Impression Products v Lexmark video to make.
The Lexmark, that's the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
Several others that we have on going right now.
But now being on our channel is out of your way. You don't. That's
definitely
that's off your plate. And
just
and
and you don't worry about it. It was not hanging over my head. It was definitely something I didn't want to miss, but it was not stressing me out or anything. So don't worry about that.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, I don't know if we're gonna continue this game with someone else on the channel, because we're done with Leonard J. French Esquire. So we may continue the series with like
very much
other cast members. or we may be able to support Leonard in the future and make him slave labor to continue this game in like 6 months or a year or something. So we'll figure it out.
It'll be fun. I'd love to see the rest of this game with you guys.
All right. I would like to play through the game on my own just so I knew where I was going. So
no, I think it's funnier to see you fumble around.
It's been great having you. You're one of my like YouTube heroes because you're making your life happen on it, and I just love the content you produce. So this is me no homo jerking you off for a minute here, and
hey, no worries.
We're not going to direct
kindness.
We're not really going to direct any traffic your direction, but you know obviously like all of your stuff will be in our description, yada yada. But thanks for giving us the bump, and yeah, we'll see everyone. Say the outro. Say your very special outro words there, Leonard.
I'm your favorite copyright attorney.
Yeah, that one.
French.
I wanted you to say next or on the next episode of.
Oh, is that my that's my special one?
Yeah, that's your special one.
Your special one.
Bye, everybody.